Hey guys, welcome to Natural Aesthetics. This is a demonstration of a typical push day for me at the moment. These are the exercises that I'll be doing for cycle 5 of the routine that I've been doing now for a good few months, kind of the latter half of this year. This is the first of 2 push sessions that I'll be doing each week, and have been since I started the program. And I'll obviously be training chest, shoulders and triceps during those sessions. So here you're watching the warm-up that I typically do each and every push session. It doesn't really take that long. It just makes me feel kind of mentally and physically ready for the exercises that I'll be doing during the session. So I've just started doing dumbbell incline press again. I haven't done that for a few months, so this will be one of my main exercises for the push day, and I'll be utilising heavy loads for fairly low reps, somewhere under 8 reps more than likely. And over the next few weeks, I'm just trying to improve the weight I'll be using and the amount of sets I'll be doing for this particular exercise. So last week, unfortunately, I was suffering from a cough/cold, so my training was very lackluster. I did do something, but only because I'd had a deload the week prior. Really, I was kind of paranoid about not doing anything for 2 weeks. I had the end to cycle 4, it went really well, and then I had the deload, trained a couple of times during that week with low intensity, doing the full body circuits that I showed in one of my prior videos, and then became sick and really didn't want to kind of miss that. So I did do some training, while it was certainly not conducive to building muscle or improving my strength, because I did feel pretty damn rough. It was at least something, so I didn't regress too much more than I would have done if I had the 2 full weeks with very low intensity. So it was slightly heavier than a deload, but very low volume. It was more for my sanity, really, rather than actually trying to build muscle. So my opinions on training while you're sick are as follows. It really depends on the severity of the cough or cold. If you've just got like a bunged up nose, your sinuses are a little bit blocked, then you can probably train through it with the usual kind of intensity that you train. It might be a little bit harder to catch your breath in between sets and stuff, but the intensity can still be very high, and you can probably still see some gains training through that. You have to be careful. Don't train too hard or with too much frequency that you push your body past that point where you're then gonna get worse and you're not going to recover from that cold, and then it's going to turn into something a little bit heavier, which is going to impact your training in the long run. So I would probably drop intensity slightly, even if you've just got like a cold. I would just be wary, just make sure you're able to recover efficiently, because it's just going to hurt you in the long run if you do kind of pick up something a little bit heavier. So for me, I had a mucousy cough. I did feel quite fatigued and a little bit weaker than I would usually feel, considerably weaker. So, I would not usually train through that. But like I said, below the week prior, I felt the need to do something. And I think the work that I did do just helped to prevent some of the further muscle wastage that I would typically see during the 2-week period, and further loss of strength. That being said, if you have anything more than even just a mild cold, I would approach training with caution. And if you're feeling really rubbish, I would just deload or have a complete rest. No matter how intent you are on training hard and pushing through it, your body is just not going to perform as well as it would do if it was healthy. You're not going to be as strong, and your work capacity is going to be reduced. So your main focus is just to get better as quickly as possible, honestly. But natural bodybuilding is a long journey. You have to be patient, and a week here and a week there, while it is frustrating, it's not going to put too much of a dent in your overall progress on a month-to-month or year-to-year basis. So just remember that. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. Don't forget to click on that notification button so you can be made aware of any videos that I do upload automatically. Stay strong.